imports, you have to you must have defined the text in a variable, right? A variable equal to the text you should have given, right? Am I correct?
No.
Let me,
Wait.
I'm
Madhukar.
sharing. I'm
Um,
sharing my screen. If you can correct my code, if you, when I've typed exactly what you typed yesterday,
Ka-
being
Yeah.
for me, you can see
uh,
it and correct me.
Kartika, I have researched on this error. After the class, I have spent almost around 40 minutes on this. Sri
Okay.
Krishna, it is telling that the version of the Python is a problem, and sometimes the operating system also for remove suffix and remove prefix to work like functions. I mean, the function if we have to use as is, then the Python version should be 3.9 or more than that. So I uninstalled all the versions and I tried, but even for 3.9 it is giving the same error.
Okay.
So it's for
Kartika, which
Ubuntu
version is using?
also. Even if I am installing 3.9.1314 versions also, it is throwing the same error, Sri Krishna. And one more thing is Ubuntu may you still have this error, it seems, if you are using 3.9 also. So I thought it is somewhere the problem even with the operating system as well, though Python version is for 3.9 and above.
Okay. Actually, this is related to that prefix and suffix that program, right?
Yes.
Yeah, correct.
Who is sharing the screen? Can you show
Madhu.
that? Okay. Can you go to that program once?
Give me a second.
Yeah, just expand that program window.
This part.
Okay. So now, Madhu, for you it is working?
Negative. The error is like.
I think for most of the people it will not work, Sri
Yeah,
Krishna.
actually,
But
that works.
just before the class, I was telling my husband that it should not work for most of the people. And yes, this is the same error most of us should get. In fact, I was also getting the same error.
Yeah.
It is because of the version of Python as well as with the operating system.
Yeah, that's right. Actually, it works from after 3.9. My version is 3.11.
Okay. So I did not try till 3.11.
So we'll make note of this version, and okay, this kind of issues, right? Whatever the library, it is a string library only, right? String.
That also I tried. They are asking us to, but import pathlib library. But when we import pathlib library, the way we have to write the code is not like this. We cannot use that method called remove suffix or remove prefix. We have to put a for loop and or if loop and loop through it. Using with suffix, there is a keyword there. Using with suffix, it is becoming almost all 7 lines of code.
Okay. 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 We'll see. We'll take note of. Okay. Sorry, I was speaking on mute. Okay. We'll take note of this version. We'll cross check. But 3.9 above it is working good, right? As expected.
It is not working.
Because
Kartika's is 3.11, it is working. But in the over the internet, in almost all the sites, they're giving greater than or equal to 3.9. I have installed 3.9. I have installed 3.9.11, 13 also. It was not working. I did not try after that because ideally it should work from 3.9 in after from 3.9 to any other version after 3.9.
Okay. Yeah, we will see this part. I also did not see. I am also using the 3.9 above version in my laptop. So let's see. I will take note of this
Sure,
one.
Srish.
Yeah,
Yeah,
But
yeah.
mine is 3.9.7. Should it work?
That's what I'm telling. It is not working. It is not working for 3.9.7, 8, 11, 10. Also, I tried. I installed. I uninstalled till 13, 14. I installed and uninstalled. 3.9.14, 3.9.13. Also, I installed and uninstalled. But nothing. It is working.
okay, okay. Yeah, anyways, one thing is to note is that this is one function of the string, okay, the string object. So we need to, like, generally in earlier versions of the Python or earlier versions of the code, people figure out they use it to find the dot and then the taking the next letters out. That was the original program actually. Maybe that program is mismatched or something. Yeah, we will see that part.
Not like that actually. If we have to now identify suffix, what we can do is we can split and we can split and get the suffix. Otherwise, these are the alternatives I saw. We need to split that string and get the alternatives. Otherwise, as you said, there it after the function there is no remove suffix at all. They are giving remove of so and so dot with suffix of so and so, and you have to go it into a loop, put it into a loop and write through it. So if we are using that code snippet, it is almost taking 7 lines of code for completing, for getting the output of what is a suffix. Otherwise, the best other approach is using rtrim or split it and use rtrim.
Yeah, yeah. R trim also is another option. Yeah, true.
You using we need to split this string and use the rtrim. That's it. That is the easiest way I could find as an alternative.
Yes, yes. Okay, everybody took note of what is the discussion, right? For that particular problem.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, we'll see. We'll just take note of that, which version it is working and which is not. And we need not worry, because sometimes some programs and all, right. And one more thing, this Python is having lot of packages and libraries, like they spread across. Like everybody started doing their own coding and they started uploading to that. This is open source supported language. So many people created their own libraries and all. And the moment the fast they upload the new libraries and those will be deprecated in the next version because of some test is failure. So sometimes in real-time programming also, when you are working as a software engineer or you are developing a new tool or right, so if at all it is not working, you need to take the next version, or whichever the version is stable, that version of the code we need to take. So I will explain when it comes to the packages and libraries. One topic we will discuss once we complete the basic constructs of the programming language. So that time, just remind me this topic. I will remember myself. But if at all I am forgetting that time, I will also explain how these packages or libraries are built, and from there we are taking. So sometimes user defined, you can define your own library that you can import and you can write, like without knowing what is happening back end. On the front end, you just now whatever we have done, right, and the remove suffix, like that we will pick that function and we will try to bring the result, but sometimes it may not work due to some error, some unknown error. Maybe while writing we don't imagine or we don't think all 360-degree view of the problem statement, right? So but many people do the coding with respect to that corresponding fix they were looking for. They don't think what is happening behind or what will happen in future and all. So some unknown features or unknown bugs will be there. Even the normal issues, it will not cause problem, but some unknown things will come, like that whatever today we are facing. So it's okay, but we'll see that kind of problems do occur in the Python. When we'll understand this problem very well in the packages and libraries, that when the topic comes. Now whichever working you take it, otherwise you can leave it. This one we can take note of it in the backlog, you can keep it. Whenever time comes, we'll fix that part also. Like we'll currently note the whichever the version is best. Otherwise also it's okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So Karthika, you can take the today topic. We will continue with the topic. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Other than this problem, no other problem, right? And from the past previous day and prior to the discussion. Okay. Okay, right. Yeah, Karthika can start.
Yes. One second. So today we'll be covering conditional statements, and we have a data type called list. And if possible, we'll also try to complete for loop. And now we'll see a conditional statement. I'll just share my screen. Is my screen visible?
Yes, you can change the settings to full screen and
Yeah.
otherwise zoom it.
So, is my notepad visible?
Yes.
Okay. So now we'll see conditional statements. So condition, like, see, if there is a condition, if you wanted to test between two condition, it is true or false. If one set of condition is true, you want to execute something. In that case, you will be using a statement called if. If, and you are just checking the condition. If the condition is true or false. If it is true, it comes and it executes the next statement. This is actually the basic of if statement. I'll just share here. So this is what we call conditional statement. So you have to test a condition if it is true or false. If a condition is true, the next line will get executed. Say for example, I'm giving A. I'm just declaring A equal to 10. Now if I'm checking if A greater than equal to 5. In that case, you have to give a colon here. This is the syntax. The syntax of if is if the condition, whatever condition you want, that condition, and a colon has to come compulsory. And the next line has to be indented. See, if from here, if I give from the first line, if I give enter, it is directly by default coming with an indent. So compulsory, it has to be with indent. So I'm printing.
Going on.
Say A is greater than 5. This is a small statement. I'll just execute. Can you see A is greater than 5? If the first statement, if it is true, only if it is true, the statement will get printed. If it is not true, for example, I'm saying I'm giving this value as 15. Now A is 10 and the value I specified here is 15. So it will check A is greater than equal to 15. We'll just execute and see. So there will not be any output. Means it will not come inside this loop. This will not get printed. Only if the first statement is true, this line will get printed. This is the basic if condition. So I think this must be clear till now. We'll move on to the next one, else. So we have, what if the condition is false, we want another set of statements to get executed. So in that case, we have another option called else. else also you have to give with this colon. This is important. For if also you have to give this colon, and for else also you have to give the colon. And it's so if when you give enter only, it will give some indent space. Indent is compulsory important for if else. A is lesser value, something like this I'm giving. So can you see? The first statement is false. It didn't come inside. So it came to the next statement. Else statement will get executed only when this condition is false. When this condition is true, the statement will get executed. When this condition is false, it will come to the else part. And the second, whatever statement we are giving in this else part, this will get executed. So this is the basic of if statement. If compulsory, you have to give with the colon any test condition, either it is true or false. Else also has to be with the colon, and whatever we are printing inside the statement has to be indented. So is this clear till now? If I'm just giving here some print. Say hello. So now this statement will get executed anyhow. If A is true or false, this statement will get executed because this is not inside the test condition, because it is not indented. It is directly starting from the first point. So it is not with the if statement, or it is not with the else statement. I'll just show you. I'm giving previous value 5 only. I'm giving. I'll just run. So can you see A is greater than 5, and hello also got printed because it is not with the if statement. If I give here, I'm just changing the value 25 or something like this. So A is lesser will get printed, plus hello also will get printed because it is not part of the if statement. Is that clear till now?
Yes.
Kartika, can you execute and show to be more clear? This one, after you made 25.
Sure. You want me to explain once again?
No, just execute it.
Okay. See, A value is false. So you will get A is lesser. And this next statement is also will get executed because it is not part of the if statement. If you want this to be part of an if statement, you have to give an indent. In that case, if I reduce the value of A, I'll just give A is greater. Now we won't get the hello. Hello, the statement will not get printed. So can you see A is greater than 5? Only the statement got printed. The next one, this hello, which one we were getting earlier, we didn't get printed because it is part of the else statement, as we have indented. If we didn't give this indent is very important. If we didn't give this indent, it is not part of the if else statement. This is what I wanted to make it clear.
Can you explain the indent part again?
Yeah. See, like if you want any statement to get executed after this true, if this part is true, if you want any statement to get executed, see how much ever lines we are having, this has to be indented. I can give print of A, or I can give print of B. Whatever statement I'm giving, it has to be indented.
So I will add one point here. So indentation is the concept in Python. So in earlier languages like in C, C++, Java, or any other language, right? They use it to be some flower brackets or curly braces to divide the one line of the code to other line of the code, particularly which is called block. The block will be mentioned in a separate curly braces. but later time somehow this Python writers or Python whoever designed this program, right? So they felt like why to have this flower braces and why to have some extra code for that. Like that they thought and they made that indentation. Indentation is that whenever it comes now if is one block and else is another block. So the block whichever coming under the block, right, that colon and with below that, right, that is kept either one tab space. Okay, if you keep in the same thing, what happens, right? If you the error you can see, you will see that in the line number 10 is there, no? If you don't maintain the indentation, like indentation is one tab space. Okay, if you don't maintain, it will throw the error. Karthika, for the sake of understanding, can you in the 10th line just move it to the starting point?
Yeah.
Okay, just move it. So see, by default it's showing that error, that left side you can see a red mark, right? So it's not accepting. You then when you go to that home place there, yeah, that is. So expected an indented block after if statement on line 9. Okay, so this one will not be noticed if you are writing in a notepad or anywhere some other program, but it is as it is a IDE, it is showing this kind of errors. So what is the error? Is the indentation error. So indentation, you just need to type one tab, so automatically it will go into the sit in the right location. Okay, now error gone. Even else block also same. Whenever you not only this if else block, if at all you are getting the for loop, while loop, functions, all kind of blocks like function blocks or if block, while block, any block, right? So the indentation is very much required in Python. This makes one of the stark difference of the Python language when compared to the other languages. Okay, yeah, go ahead, Karthik.
Yeah. Vaishnavi, was that clear?
Yes, Karthika.
Okay. I have already written some example. I just show you here with this example because we are running out of time. So now here, same. I have declared a value a equal to 20, b equal to 30, and c equal to 15. So can you see this checks? If it is true, this line will get printed. If the second statement is true, this line will get printed. So according to the value, the statements will get printed. Can you see the screen here, my output?
Yeah, if the condition can be without else function here.
Yes, without else also. That's what I wanted to say. Without else also you can have. This is the basic if statement. If true means one line will get printed. This is only without else. Say something if in an example we want another set of statement to get executed if the statement is false. Say here I'm telling A is less than B means print less than B. No, if A is greater than B means if the statement is true, this will come inside. If the statement is false, what if A is greater than B? I want that also to get printed. In that case, I can go with else part. Else. In that case, I can go with else part. And I can print this one, this statement here. Instead of printing one line, I can just make this here. Can you see? If A greater than B, if A less than B, print A is less than B. Else means what? It is false. That means A is greater than B. In that case, the else part will get printed. A is greater than B. Was this logic clear? So I'll just give one simple example. Can you do that, anyone? So you'll be understanding more. Say, for example, we'll take voting. So voting when a person is 18 or above 18, he's allowed to vote, right? So you have to get the input from the user. What is your name or what is your age, and you have to check if age is greater than equal to 18. Print a message that you are allowed to vote. Else means print the message you are allowed to vote only after you are 18. Can anyone try this? Same like this only. First, was this concept clear? Anyone can answer, please?
Concept is clear.
Yeah, concept is clear.
So I can give age equal to. So we did this yesterday. Input of enter your age. Here one keyword has to come. Anyone can guess and tell me that? Because it is an integer.
Int.
Huh. This is okay. So now we are checking if age greater than equal to 18. Has anyone tried? It's almost done, the program. So only these two lines will come.
Yeah.
Only the sentence will change. Has anyone tried?
Yeah, I did.
Hello.
So you got the output?
Yeah, I got the output.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pavan sir, was that clear?
This is the output.
Yeah. I was just trying it out.
Okay, sir. So you got the concept and
Yes. So just
declaration.
give me a second.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Or hyphen you have given, or it is equal to oat hyphen in, or was it equal to only?
Vote equal to this one.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. So if it is true, it will print you're allowed to vote.
Yeah.
So if the answer, if you're just give less than 18 and check, no? You're not allowed to vote this time. Okay, so if it is false, it will come to the next line.
Yeah.
So this is how the if statement works. The first, it will test for the condition true or false. The first, if it is true, the first set of statement will get executed. When false only, it will come to the else part. Whenever the condition is false only, it will come to the else part, and whatever statement is there, that will get executed. Okay then. So we'll move to the next thing. So if we have another if else statement. So now we just saw with only two conditions, like if it is true or false. What if we are having multiple true or false cases? Like first condition is also false, second condition is also false, third condition is also false, and only the fourth condition is true, or somewhere in between the second and third is true. So in that case, we'll go with if, else. This is called as nested if.
You will have to share the screen.
Oh, sorry, I'm not sharing the screen. Okay, I'm sorry. I thought I'm sharing my screen. One second. Is my screen visible?
Yes.
Yes.
So if this is the next if condition statement. If or else. If so, we have nested if. I'll just take an example. I have already written here. So can you see here? I'm just getting an input from the user. Enter a number. So either it has to be 10, 50 or 100. The user has to enter either 10, 50 or 100. So if the number is 10, so I have given here double equal to, can you see here, double equal to? So it is checking. When I give double equal to, it is checking. If I give only one equal to, it is assigning. Assigning is different and checking equal to. I'm just checking if this variable number is equal to 10 or not. This double equal to stands for checking whether this is variable is equal to the variable on the right side or not. So if this number is equal to 10, I'll just print the given number is equal to 10. If the user has entered 50, the user didn't enter 10. Else if, it will come to the elif part, next part, elif part. So if the number is 50, it will come here and print the number is 50. No, the number is also not 50. If the user has entered 100, this is again an elif part. So now it has come. It will come here. The user has entered 100. So what if the user didn't enter any 10 or 50 or 100? Now it will come to the else part because it is not there in this if condition. It is not there in the elif, the first part. The value is not there in the elif second part. So then it will come to the last statement else. In that case, it will print the number is not equal to 10, 50 or 100. So this is nested if. You can give any number of elif inside. I can give here, it has to be indented. Please make sure that elif num equal to 200. So I can give same, print the number like this. So the statement above, no, the same I can give here. So this is another concept of if-else conditional statement. Is this clear till now? Anyone trying this example?
Yeah, try.
For elif, there should be no brackets or what? I mean, this.
No, you can have with a bracket. That is a good programming practice. And if there is no bracket also, it is not a problem. This is for understanding. So I'll give you an assignment. Same like this. That you have to try. Is anyone trying this?
Yes.
Okay, is it over?
Yes, yes.
We'll move to the next topic. So if you go to any store, or now during festivals, we'll be getting discount. No, like above 2,000, 5% discount, above 5,000, 10% discount, like that. So you have to get the input from the user, enter the amount. So if the amount is greater than 10,000, you have to give 20% discount. If the amount is greater than 5,000, you have to give 10% discount. And if the amount is greater than 1,000, you have to give 5% discount. Else, zero discount. And you have to print the bill also. What will be the bill? Amount minus discount. Say for example, if I have purchased for 2,500 rupees.
You'll have to write the conditions.
Yeah, same like this
Yeah.
only. Yeah, same like this.
No, the conditions you'll have to write. We don't.
Yeah. This same what you have written, no? Now if num equal to 10, so instead of num, I have to get the amount from the user. What is your bill amount? So if I give 2,500, you have to check here if the bill is, I can see here bill amount, enter the bill amount. So if the bill amount is greater than 10,000, instead of equal to, I am giving here, it is greater than equal to 10,000. So you are getting a discount of 10%. And here, if the bill amount is greater than 5,000, I am getting a discount of 5%. So else 0% discount. So I can give you a discount equal to 0. So now total amount, final bill amount. Final bill amount will be amount minus discount. So you have to, instead of printing here, you have to get the discount. You have to write it as actually discount equal to.
You'll have to assign that a variable, no?
No, yeah, but you have to do this tomorrow, not now. So discount equal to 10%. How will we calculate amount? Into 20 by 100. Almost I have given
2.2, yeah.
everything. So you'll be getting the amount, discount value will be here. And the final bill will be amount minus discount. I have already given almost. I think please take a small note of this. You have to do this tomorrow, not now. Shall I delete?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So now we'll go to the next one. So we have another data type called list in Python. So until now we have seen a variable storing only a single value. Variable equal to, I am giving hello world. So as of now we have written we have seen something like this. A variable will be storing only one single value. But there is a data type in Python. It stores more than one value. And it is changeable also. It is not mute, it is actually changeable. You can change it. And list is called as a ordered sequence of elements. So one variable can have more than one value. And I'll just show you. List starts with bracket, square bracket. So now this is a variable. Now I'm showing you list variable underscore list. We have a data type in Python called list. So now this variable list. Variable list, it means that this variable is a list. Like for understanding, I have given underscore list. Now you have to open the square bracket like this. So whenever a square bracket, it's mentioned like this, Python will know that it is a list. So here you can store more than one value. And those values has to be inside quotes. One value in one quote. Separate quotes you have to use. I have car, bike. So can you see this? One variable is having more than one value. It is having the variable will have a value of car. This has a value of bike and also the value of auto. And also the value cycle. So this variable list means it can have more than one value. It can also have a combination of numbers also. You can give 1, 2, 3. So like this also you can specify. So this is called as list in Python. Is this clear till now, the concept? And you
Yeah.
can have repeated values also. You can have car also again mentioned here. You can also have bike mentioned here again. I also can write numerals also. Is this clear till now?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the concept in Python. So a variable has more than one value. Either it can be string or it can be numerals or it can be a combination of both. Say for example, I'm having numbers, only numbers in the list. For understanding, I'm giving num_list. The numbers need not be in quotes. I'm just giving 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 78, whatever number I want, I can give. So this is number list. Now I'm printing the list. So how will I print? Can you see the output? So this is how you print the list. Print of variable of list and print of number list. And this is how the output also will be. Whatever is there, exactly you will get the same thing as a printout.
ఫ్రంట్ లివింగ్ రూమ్ లో బిడ్డ గ్లోబల్ వేస్తా అన్నాడు అని చెప్పు.
So is this clear? Is this clear till now?
Yes.
చెప్పు.
Okay, so list starts with 0. The list has an index value. List has an index value. It starts with 0. 0. Car will be of 0, bike will be of 1, auto will be of 2. It is like that. It starts with 0. And we can take a particular item in the list and we can print only that. That is also possible. Say for example, if I want only car to get printed. So I can give Can you see? Can you see the output? So with the index number, we can print only that particular item which is there in the index. Only that particular item we can get printed. If I give 2, auto. Can you see? Auto got printed. This is printing specifically that particular index. At what particular index, what value is there? Only that particular index value I want means we have to give like this in quotes.
Kartika?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. What if we want to know how many times car is coming in that list?
Okay. We have to actually use loop, sir, because.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we'll be coming to
Got it.
Yeah. We have to use for loop. We have to loop inside it. Either it is
Okay.
present once or it is present more than once.
Sure, sure.
Okay. So if I want the last item to get printed, 0 gives the first item. If I want the last item to get printed in the list, just I have to give -1. This is a small concept. Byte. Can you see? Byte got printed. And one more option, sorry. So you asked for car, right? So how many occurrences car is coming? Someone asked me how many occurrences car is coming. May I know who's that? Sir, like
Yeah,
see.
that was me, Kartika Pavan.
Oh, sorry, sir. Like there is an option called count, sir. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Yeah, and you have to give car. So in that
Okay.
case, it prints. Can you see here twice?
Okay, got it. Yeah.
So it prints. Sorry, I'm really.
Not a bad. And what if I want to know out of that list if train is there or not?
We'll use the condition, sir.
That's
Again.
again condition. Huh? Okay.
If condition.
Okay.
So now we can alter the values in the list also programmatically. Say for example, like I want I want like index of 2, like I've given here auto, I want that to be as lorry. So what if I wanted to alter the list? Index. So I'm just what particular index value we wanted to change, that particular index we can specify and we can give that whatever new value we want, we can give. Now print. Variable underscore list. We'll just see if lorry is there. I'm getting some error. Oh, I'm sorry.
Can you hide this?
Yeah. Huh. So like this we have to give. So variable of 3. The third value I want, instead of auto, I want it to be as 0, 1, 2, 3. So instead of cycle, I want it to be as lorry. So now the cycle got changed to lorry. So variable, we have to give with the index position. And you can change the value. Now if you print and see, the new value will get printed. So what if we wanted to add something to the list? This is actually, I'm changing the value that is already there. Something now I wanted to add to the list. So whenever I'm adding to the list, by default, it comes at the last position. Say something here. it will come. By default, Python adds the list, the value in the last position. So there is an option called append. So I'm giving motorcycle. So now we'll just print and see where it has got added. Usually append adds a value to the last of the list. Can you see here? Motorcycle has got added. So if something I wanted to insert something inside the list in the second position or in the third position, not at the last position. So that is also possible. We have to use another option called insert. So here, can you see there is two parameters. One is index and the other one is value. Say for example, I want some car, bike, auto. Okay, I want BMW to be added at the second place. So now I'll give here number as 2 and I'll give here what value I want, I'll just give. Now let's print and see. Can you see BMW got added in between? So this is adding to a list. Append actually adds some value to the list at the last place. And if you want something to get inserted, we have to use this insert option. So where we need to specify the position and also the value. In that position, the value will get added. So what if we wanted to remove something from the list? There is an option called pop. As we know, like append is like inserting something at the last of the list. And you have another option called pop that actually deletes something from the last of the list. If I give list name.pop, the last value will get deleted. Now our last value is motorcycle. Now just see. I'm getting an error.
Should we var list?
Yes. See, motorcycle is not there. This is one option of removing the item. That is, if we wanted to remove the last item from the list, we'll be using this pop method. Say, for example, we wanted to delete something, remove something in between. In that case, we'll be using the index number, same like how we were using the insert in between and this with index number. So same like that, we'll be using the index number for deleting something from the list in between. So 4. So cycle. So can you see here, cycle got deleted. Sorry, lorry got deleted at the fourth position. So this is removing from the position. See, suppose I
No,
wanted to.
can I interrupt right here?
Yeah, please.
The index number is 4. That has to be delete object at number 3, right?
No, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Count from 0. 0, 1, bike will be 1, this will be 2, 3, auto is 3, lorry is 4.
Oh, got it. Sorry.
It starts from 0. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, got it. Sorry.
With number, and we can remove with the value also. Say I know the value. I'm seeing no, so I just wanted to remove bike. So in that case, I have a remove option, bike. Directly I can give. You see, bike is not there.
First by it got removed. Last is it.
Yeah, the first occurrence will get deleted.
Oh, okay.
And if we want the next occurrence to get deleted, we have to loop through. We'll be seeing this now.
Okay.
There is an option called loop. So we have to loop through and we have to check how many occurrences are there. And we can find out so these are the small concepts of list. List is a data type. These are the small concepts of a list. Then this will be very useful. Like when we are doing programming now further and all, we'll be using list only often. So we can find the length of the list also through len. We have a method function called len. It prints length of the list. So how many items are there in the list? Can you see here? 5.
Yeah.
So can you do an example? This is also like you can show this tomorrow. Just note it down. Like say for example, I have given car, bike, motorcycle, like all this. Now you have to like store fruits in a list: apple, orange, banana, and everything. Or I mean, like 4 to 5 fruits. Sorry, and you have to give a message. This is banana. The first fruit is banana. Second one is bike. I mean, sorry. Second one is grapes. Third one is strawberry. So can you try this tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay. Now we'll go to the next topic also. I'll just finish it off. We'll see. You all have time. Is it okay if I take 10-15 minutes?
Okay.
You're so tired.
Kartika, one input before we go to the next topic. Can you show how do we input you input using prompt in a list?
You want a prompt in a list?
Mm.
Question. You need a question inside the list, Vaishnavi?
No, I
See,
did not get you.
You want to insert the list
Values
by
in the
take
by
the
keyboard, not
see
like this.
now
Correct.
where underscore list is there, no? So now a equal to input Kartika, write down a equal to input something or var underscore list dot append. Append. So inside that, right, you need to but dynamically updation, how it works, we also did not see that part. So do one thing above that, right? Append, right? Now input, what is that, our input syntax, you know? Or you write a equal to input something, a equal to
okay, you want to get the input from the user and do it?
yeah, it will do.
Correct, correct.
Okay, okay, yeah. In that case, see, I am giving a dynamic, say for example, list one. Like there is an option. See, list one, I'm giving empty. It is empty as of now. Okay. So I wanted to add something inside the list dynamically.
Yeah, correct.
Say for example, I'm giving a equal to let for simply, I mean like in a simple terms, I'm telling we are just adding numbers to the list 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and I want the user to give the input. So I'm just int of input.
Enter number.
Enter number. Okay, the user had to enter the number.
Correct.
Okay, now I'm giving list one dot append.
Spelling list spelling wrong. It will throw it.
List one dot append of A. Okay. Now I'm giving print of
List one.
list one. This is called dynamically adding to the list. Enter number. I'm giving 10. Okay, I'm giving 2. Oh no, the print is not coming.
I tried, it worked.
Print of list 1. Wait, I'll just
You execute it once again from the all the
like only this will
once, yeah. Then I think it will work.
I'm giving 2.
Yeah.
See?
Got it. Now, when we add other numbers also, they'll get added simultaneously after 2. Like if you next is 3, 4, 5, 6, they'll get added after 2.
Yeah, one by one. Yeah. So if I add another number, no, appending means it is actually adding to the last.
Okay.
So after 2, those numbers will get added. Is this clear, Vaishnavi?
Yes.
Yes, Kartika.
So shall we move on to the next? We'll see what is for loop. We have a looping statement in Python. So the one of the, I'll just delete this off. For loop. So like for example, we need a set of statement to get executed, like say for some number of times, for n number of times, or a single set of statement to get executed repeatedly. In that case, we'll be using for loop. So many of you must be knowing for loop, like so like how in C, C++ and all, we'll give for I equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus. So same like that we have in Python, and the syntax is different. So for example, in Python it is for, so I is a variable, and you have to give in is a keyword. So again, you have to tell a variable name. So loop through which variable? So it will loop through this variable and it will store the value in I. This is the syntax of for loop. Only one statement, and below we have to write whatever code or statement we need to get executed. Those things we have to write down. The simple syntax of for is this: for whatever variable name you want, you can give, but that this variable is for this for loop. In is a keyword, so in which variable we are looping through, that is the variable name which is to the right side. This variable name is in which variable we want the loop to go through. Say for example, I'll just show you through an example. So I'm giving a list. We can say number list. So 1, 2, 3. So we have some list. Okay, so I wanted to loop through the list and I wanted to print the number. So how will I do this? So I can do this with the help of a for loop. And this colon is important. This comes with the syntax. This colon is important, and this keyword in is also important. So whenever for is coming, compulsory this in keyword has to come, and there must be two variables compulsory. One variable will belong to this for loop, and the next variable is the variable where you want the loop to go through. And colon, it has to end with the colon, compulsory. This is the syntax of for loop, and I'm just printing the I value, which is there in the for loop. So this, what it does is this I will go through this loop. So how many variables are there? How many numbers are there? By default, Python itself will run through the loop. We don't want to specify the number. So if you give this num is enough. So when it goes through here, and after seeing this brackets, it will understand that it is a list, and it will go through from the starting of the list to end of the list. It goes through. So we don't need to specify any numbers and all. Just if we specify the variable, it is enough. And we have to print the variable I, not number, because the num is already in list. We are specifying loop value. So I. We need to print I value. We'll just see how the output is. So can you see the output? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How the numbers has come. So means it is looping. First it goes to I, it will print I. Then again it will go to 2 and it will print 2. Again it will go to 4 and it will print 4. So this is how the for loop works. Is this?
How will, if we print the num directly, the output will be the entire list, right?
Sorry?
If we print the variable itself, num.
Yeah, that means what will be the answer? The list will come, this whole list will come that many number of times. I'll just change it. I'm just printing
No,
now.
I'm saying if we don't use this for thing here and we directly print the num, the output will be same, right? Only it will be
No, it won't be.
in the list form,
No,
as
it
we have
won't.
mentioned.
Can you see the output? So it prints the list as it is for those 5 times. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. So 6 items are there in the list. So if you give the number to get printed, the same list will get printed those many number of times.
So Dhaval, I will give one understandable example. See, if you are reading a book, okay, you are reading page 1, page 2, page 3, page 4. You won't read all of them, right? And in a way you are processing one page at a time. So that time, if we have to give this program to a one book, so each page it is reading, it is processing, it is extracting some information. Like for example, I'm telling. So
Right.
like that, you don't need to process entire thing, only one variable only we may need to process, right? In such situations, this looping will be helpful. Okay, so in order to get whole thing again directly, we can print num, we can get, that is not a problem, they're already there. But loop is that in order to access one of the element and do some activity with that, that is the purpose here. Okay, and here there are two things. One is like whenever you have this kind of things, right, you can do directly indexing also, like like num of 0, num of 2, num of 3, num of 3, like that also you can access the particular element, or you can directly pass that element whatever is coming in the num, right? So this loop of whatever the for loop is a little advanced compared to the previous languages, previous in the sense whatever the C++, Java and all, right? Yeah, along with the index, it will catch the corresponding element also in that particular index, and it will print that one.
Okay.
Yeah. So I in num, I is automatically pointing to that object, whatever the object element is there. No. Now Karthika, just print I, you say in that 13 line, only I. Right. So the difference when you just execute this, so it is you keep, okay, 1 2 4 5 6 7, right? Even that in generally index would come, no, it is not index, the whatever the indirectly internally iterating, like iterating that part and then getting that value directly. Okay, in other languages, right, whatever the previous language, it won't come that way. We need to go index by index and access that particular index value like that, but instead of that, it directly pointing to that value.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead, Karthika.
Yes. So this is for numbers. We can have for strings also, same. So if whenever you're giving strings, you have to give with quotes. A, and I'm giving here B. I'm giving here C. So same. Can you see how it got printed, the values? It is printing the value, not the list whole as it is, like how we got this output. It is going inside, iterating through the loop, and it is printing the value one by one. That is why we are getting the input to be like this in line A, B, and C, not in the straight order, like how we got here.
Right.
Say, for example, you can also loop through a string. Example, I'm giving here hello world. Okay. So, same syntax. Can you see how we got the output?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is how loop works. We are iterating inside this. Each and every letter we are going inside and printing each and every letter one by one. So one statement, it is actually round off circle. Printing and coming down, printing and coming down, printing and coming down until it is coming to the end of the word. That is what for loop is doing, a set of sequence execution of code. And we have one more option like range function in Python. Range of. So I can range of means I can give any numbers inside. Range of 2 or range of 5. Range of 5, if I give range of 5, it will take 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, till 4 it will take. And if I give range of 10, it will take through 9. So we don't need to specify like you have to take from 0 to 9 or go through 0 to 7. Like that we don't need to specify. Just you can use the option range and you can specify how many number of times you want. That number, if you specify, it will go through the loop. So I'll just show you how to use that in a program. range of 10 I'm giving. We'll just print the output and see. And same for, this is very important, semicolon, or else you will get an error. And when you enter, compulsory indent has to be there. It has to be with a tab. Indent space has to come, or else you will get an error. I'm just giving print of X. So can you see here? I'm getting 0 through 9. Say for example, I'm giving till 5. Oh, I didn't change, sorry. I changed the comment. So can you see here? 0 till 4. So if I want the number 5 also to get printed, I want to give it one extra number, 6. So if I want till 10, I want to get printed till 10, I need to give it 11. It starts from 0 and ends one value before. Range function starts from 0 and ends one value before the value what you have specified. If I want 10 also to get printed, I have to give 11. So it will print from 0 to 10. Like we'll do a small example and we'll wind off with this. Is this clear till now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm just giving an empty number. Okay, this is a list, so it is empty. We have to print, the list has to hold 0 to 10. So as what Vaishnavi was asking a doubt, and we saw no previously how to add dynamic to a list. So with for loop also we can do that. Say for example, I'm giving for I in, I'm using the range function. So I can give, there are two numbers, you can see start and stop, where to start and where to stop. I'm telling to start from 0 and to stop till 11. Means I need to insert from 0 to 10, the values. Now I'm giving list underscore num dot append. Append of, I can give here I. Now if I print list underscore num, we'll see what output we are getting. So can you see here? The list has got these numbers. Can you see?
Yeah.
This is an option to add list. Actually for adding dynamically using loop. So with this help of loop, we can do this programmatically and with the help of append keyword. So is this clear till now? So can you all print that we have seen if condition. So can anyone for tomorrow you can enter, you can get the input from the user and you can check whether the number is an even number or odd number. Or do you want to try now?
Yeah, team, if you are feeling tired, the exercises are already posted. Yeah, you can take up and work on them, how to write a program.
I have completed that bill exercise. That was good.
Yeah, if you,
Okay.
yeah, good.
So we'll be having two exercises. One is to print even number, and like one is to check even number, whether the number is even or odd number. And you can also print even numbers from 0 to 10. Even numbers and odd numbers you have to print, and that discount.
So, yeah, hope all are not sleeping.
We'll try tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow, actually, one announcement is that tomorrow we'll have the class at 9:30. And Sunday will be taking off. If anybody interested can join the same link, and if available, somebody will try to solve the problems of anything. People can communicate if you are interested. Sunday will take off. Saturday, tomorrow, late 9:30 we'll be having the class. Okay. But you can join early, like we can discuss any problem. If somebody is joining early, like we can communicate each other and all. Okay, but actual class will be starting from 9:30 tomorrow, like on Saturday. Sunday, no class.
Okay.
Sure. Thank you.
Okay.
Thanks, yes.